Hey guys, Delt here. I was messing around with the gear-based matchmaking a little more yesterday. I was running base kit with a purple rapier, green rings, and a green necklace. This was still in the 199 gear score and below lobbies. I didn't play too long and honestly, nothing happened. So I don't really have anything to compile from it. Anyway, here's one of the games. Something that I noticed is that Troll is sometimes contested, although honestly not very often. And Cyclops is basically just free here. I think out of maybe 5 games where I went to Cyclops, I had to fight one person after, and it wasn't even at Cyclops. Anyway, here's one of the games and what I was doing. I basically just bum rushed whatever boss was closer and then looted around and tried to see if there were any other players to fight. The majority of the time, I never really ran into other players though, so I was basically just getting loot for free. Hope you enjoy. Also, I just picked this game at random, and I didn't realize that this is the one where I got hit by the goblins a bunch right at the beginning. I feel like this is just going to turn into a running joke where I take 1,000,000 damage from goblins at the start of the game, because that's exactly what happened in the last video. Oh well, there's a health shrine right here. Alright, as I mentioned in the intro, I'm basically just running toward whatever boss I know is close to me. Starting at the top right of the map, that's neither of them. Troll spawns at the bottom right of the map. You go 1 box in and 1 box up. Cyclops is the top left of the map. You go 1 box in and 1 box down. So I'm just deciding to go to Cyclops here since it was basically in between both of them. And I do just like to rebuff my speed here so I don't lose it as I'm running past the skeletal champion. And sometimes instead of a skelly champ, it's a mage, and that's just easier. It doesn't follow you as far. Alright, and now that we're at Cyclops, we're gonna rebuff and then fight him. I usually take off my shield. I always forget to before the fight, so you might see me do it mid-fight, or you might just see me not do it at all because I'm forgetful. It honestly doesn't make too much of a difference if you do or not, but when you're in lower gear like this, it does help. Now that we've done some damage, as soon as you hear a high-pitched noise, get to his side. I decided to use Shriek here, assuming that he'll go into Rockfall soon. And since we got hit by one of the rocks, we're just going to drink a health pot real quick and then keep going. Shriek ended, but I don't want to reapply it while he's doing this because I'll probably die from it slowing me down. And now that the Petrify and Stomp are both over, we can reapply Shriek and just keep DPSing. After all 3 rockfall phases are done, you know he's almost dead, so just keep stabbing. Most of the time, you'll actually finish him off before he even stands back up. I remember Viking swords used to sell for a decent amount. I've sold one pretty equal to this for about 500 gold a week or two ago, but I shouldn't have kept it. They're only going for about 100 to 200 now. We're going to check to see if anybody fought Troll yet. If they haven't, whatever, we'll just pull from the pile. So this definitely wasn't the best pile, but we were able to get a Cyclops Eye, and we were able to get a legendary bangle. Other than that, it was all like blues and epics, and I think I had to pick up some green uncommons as well. But either way, it's still a decent amount of income. This is like at least 1,000 gold for one game, if not more. Be careful of the spike trap on the wall here. There's one on the right side. All right, and then at this point at the game, I usually just run around and clear a bunch of mobs and open chests. If I don't get any more loot, that's completely fine. I'm getting AP from clearing things. I'm getting AP from opening things. We're just kind of doing whatever at this point. If I run into other players, I do fight them, but I barely ran into any, honestly, since gear-based matchmaking changes, so that kind of feels bad. I think today I'm going to try to make a set that goes into the highest and see how that goes, and then after that I'm going to make a set that's just under 400 and see how that feels as well. And here I'm planning to take out the centipede to see if he has any good jewelry for me. In case there are any new players here, if you're fighting centipede, just strafe left and right and he won't hit you. If he does his spit, which you can see because there's like a green aura thing on his mouth, you could literally just crouch and strafe and you should be fine. And then when he puts his poison on the ground, just stay out of it. Don't walk into it. If you're playing cleric, whatever, but any other class, just don't do it. Two vigor, 1.5% max health, and 3 fizz power. That's a pretty good ring. I dropped this ring, then I realized that it was what I was wearing before, and I'll just put it back on after this game, so I picked it up again. Swarm is closing, but no one's got this lion's head chest yet, and it's never locked, so I'm deciding to grab it. I have tranquility, so I'm not worried about taking swarm damage. Vigor, max health, action speed. These pants are pretty okay. And to the zone we go. And I see a portal right there, so I'm just going to clear up some of these spiders and head on out. All right, and that's basically just going to be it for today. I got 1300 AP and over 1,000 gold just from one run. Do lobbies feel this dead to everyone else? Because this is the majority of what I did yesterday. If you enjoyed the content, please just give the video a like or a comment or subscribe to the channel for more. I post every Monday through Friday and I try to keep it as interesting as I can. So even if there isn't a lot going on in the videos, I'll definitely try to walk through and explain things as I go. And I do have a community Discord. If you want to join that, I'll have the link in the description below. Sometimes I mess up and forget to put it in. I did yesterday, but it's there now. So if you're trying to join and you notice it's not there, just click on one of my other videos or let me know and I'll put it in there as soon as I can. And as always, I hope that each and every one of you have a very great day, and I hope to see y'all next time. Peace.